everybody. Welcome to Getting There with Pat F. Well, today my apprentice Christopher and I are working on the $200 truck. And if he ever gets over here, we're going to do a complete tune-up, replace the distributor because of a broken gear in it. I have already replaced the IAC motor to make sure he didn't drop anything down into the intake. And we're just going to be going over it, getting it to run better. Talk to you shortly. Let's go for it. Pull off that distributor cap, buddy. Don't knock my spark plugs.
Oh, didn't see one.
All right, folks, I got my apprentice here. He's going to pull off the distributor cap, and I'm going to let him rip out all the spark plug wires.
Is this one in? I can't tell.
Feel it.
That's a screw. But is it the right one?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I got my spark plugs here, which I turn around gap to 35 thousandths, which is the factory gap. Spark plug boot pliers. Whether or not we use them is another story.
That's true. We
got a new distributor, complete distributor going in, because on the old one there's a break on the timing gear. Got a new set of plug wires. I'm waiting on my PCV valve, and I'm waiting on my air filter from the auto parts store. So while I let Chris go ahead and do his work, I'm gonna have my coffee and keep an eye on him. I've already replaced the IAC motor, or the idle air control, which is, well, this little electronic device here. Apparently, it was not functioning correctly and would not allow the vehicle to idle cold. But once it warmed up and stuff, the engine ran better. Well, I turned around and replaced it, and the engine started right up without flooding out or anything like that, so that's a major benefit. I bought the one with the pigtail just in case I had to replace some wiring on it.
I can't see the other
which
side.
I did not have to.
All
right, well, let me go ahead and dive in and give Chris a hand. Okay, folks, pulled out the old spark plugs. All right, I'm looking at something here just with my eye. I can tell. Out of the light, buddy.
Sorry.
Actually, I can tell just by looking at my eye that these things, wherever am I at, were never gapped equally. They're all over the place. Besides that, they are worn and they are fouled. So I went through and I gapped everything. These four were everything from 50 thousandths of an inch to 20 thousandths of an inch. And over here I've got them all at 35 thousandths of an inch of what they're supposed to be. The tool I used was the old wire feeler gauge. Works great. Has all the different sizes that you use on these engines. So hold on a minute, and I'm going to put this all back together. I'll bring you in when I'm setting up the distributor. Talk to you shortly. Okay, I'm going to show you the reason why I'm replacing the old distributor here real quick. See this one tang here? There's supposed to be two of them on here. Now, I could have tried to find this piece at an auto parts store, but when I looked online, I found a new distributor for replacing it for $25, and this piece was $13. So I figured everything new was better than just one piece new and everything worn. Plus, it gives me a chance to replace this oil seal, which was oozing a little bit. Okay, now here's the new one. I got both tabs on the back of the distributor drive. I got a new cap, a new rotor, okay, a new wire, new pole piece, new pickup. Everything is new. So I should make a big difference in this old truck.
Alright, today we have the rest of the pieces to complete the tune-up. And I'm going to start
positive crankcase ventilation valve.
What he said. And it is located right here. Down in there. Alright, so the first thing I want to do, which one do I disconnect first, or does it not matter?
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, gee.
And it's stuck! What if you end up ripping out the whole entire hose? There we go. You got it. Alright, so you can compare those.
Okay.
Compare them.
Not that this one here is bad or anything, but it's old. And they're both about the same inside. But what usually happens is sometimes these will clog up and they will create pressure inside the engine instead of letting the fumes and everything from the oil pass through to burn off in the exhaust. It quite simply just pops into the rubber fitting here, then into the vacuum hose.
It looks simple.
It basically is. Now,
Except for the part when you have to
some
take it out.
vehicles will just have a grommet and a valve cover that these pop into.
Alright, I'm gonna do the air filter.
Okay, now let's go ahead and get our hands on the air filter.
So over here you have two of these lever thingies, clips, and then two over here that you're just gonna simply pop off. If I can even get one off. I can't get it off. Alright, now you're gonna remove this, if I even can.
And lift it straight up.
The hose that's in my way. And here's the old air filter.
Look, we have a little bit of rust on the back of this one because of it being in a vehicle sitting for about 2 years. And
brand new.
It's showing its mileage. Here we have a brand new one, nice and clean, and no rust. Freshly purchased. What happened yesterday is we went in to buy the parts at the auto parts store, and with this being a 25-plus-year-old vehicle, not everything was in stock.
Check out all the stuff.
Yes, I know.
Dumped up in there.
We should actually pull this and dump it out, but we don't have the time right now.
Yeah,
So go ahead and put that on there.
I'm not trusting this guy anymore.
Put that on there. Snap it down.
Hopefully I did that correctly. Some of them just don't want to get back on and work for me. There we go. It's easier when it's on the other side of you with this.
Now, let's go ahead and see if it fires up any better.
Can I start it up?
No, Chris, you can't. Because if you hit gear or something like that, we're going to launch it one way or the other. But let's see if the vehicle starts up any better and easier.
All right, I'll take the phone. I'm going to focus you guys on the engine. Well, he's getting ready in the cab. Oh, I forgot the hood's up. Oh my God. I got scared for a second.
Okay, now with the tune-up, the replacement of the IAC motor, and granted we did not time this engine yet, and I'm sure I have a few vacuum leaks and stuff to still go through. We have got this vehicle running and starting a lot better and easier. Thank you for joining. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you like this video. Enjoy, everybody.
See you next time.